we have a lot of action in the episode coming up, and that creates challenges for our costume designers, because making Bo look as good as she does in this show, but giving her something where she can sort of kick a guy through a window, that's a challenge for our costume design department. So I'm going to go see what they're doing for this episode for Bo.
On an episode, I get the script, then I have about 6 days to get the whole show up and running, designed and made, and it would not be possible if I didn't have an absolutely amazing team.
Ann Dixon, who has been our wardrobe designer for these past 2 seasons, has been incredible, and she puts together a look that then becomes who these characters are. And you know, our whole look has gotten a great response from fans. You know, they love the wardrobe, they love the hair, makeup, and as an actor, you need those elements. That's really what defines you as the character in that role versus, you know, the actor who walked into the room. So Anne has been incredible at coming up with really amazing looks, and it's really worked well on our show.
As you know, Jay, like we've done this in the past for Bo. Which,
yeah, that works really well with sword fights and stuff, right?
Yeah, because of the silk velvet, it flows, it gives it more momentum. It's Bo is sensuous, and it still gives her some fighting spirit to it. But for this episode, because it's so huge, the battles, and it's really a big arc in the storyline as well, we're going to give her even more of a gumption, even more of a fighting spirit. So we're going to keep the jackets a bit long just to get it flowing a little bit, but we're putting her in leather this time. So we're going to give it a little bit of the purple, a bit of blood feel to it. And we've got the lines in the back that will give her some good shoulders, so when she does the swishing movement and so forth, it'll just help her even more so. But it'll just give her...
accommodate weapons into this whole outfit, isn't it?
It is. And what we do is we also put gussets in there so that she can have better movement and it'll flow really well.
The way I look is everything. You know, Kenzi is such a fashionista, as much as she has all these, you know, crazy qualities about her, that she's a thief, she's a businesswoman, she, you know, has grown up on the streets. Her love of changing looks, of going undercover, of picking up whatever she sees, whether it's on the street or, you know, stealing things from other people and really making it her own. The way she looks is everything. If I just, you know, came to work and did not look like this, I could not play the character I played.
Every department in this show has challenges. Wardrobe has the challenge of creating a look that doesn't exist. Wardrobe can't just flip through the current fashion designs and say, oh, here's an outfit, let's buy it. They have to create it.
Like, for instance, this vest I'm wearing right now is a handmade leather vest that they whipped up, and they make multiples for our stunt doubles as well.
This is what we've usually done.
Yeah, we got to
right?
keep him the hunky guy.
Absolutely. And we've been designing and making these leather vests, which is kind of like a medieval armor in a way, but very contemporary.
And it's been his classic look, the vest, right?
Absolutely.
It's a signature that you designed for Dyson a long time ago, right?
Yeah. If we don't make the costumes themselves, we will alter it, because we don't want anything that's exactly the same as what you see out in the street. So we usually add a little something, we deconstruct it or reconstruct it completely sometimes, all depending.
Come on, Dyson, what exactly did she tell you?
She told me that the clash between the wolf and the eagle has been foretold. You know, when you're able to create a look for a character, it just gives you, it's all about these little steps that help you really invest in your character and live in the skin. And having a wardrobe that makes you feel the way you want to feel for the character helps tremendously.
Often I will get inspired because we use an awful lot of leather in the show. It just gives you that texture, that sheen, but there's a richness to it. I go to the leather store and there'll be some skins that totally I think, oh my God, I have to use this. How I'll use it, I don't know, but I figure a way out. For the final scene of 220 with Lachlan, we've got this great skin here that's an ostrich skin, and we're going to make a vest out of him. So it'll be the cut that is very contemporary, but it's going to give him a bit of a battle feel and more of an armor as
We have
well.
tradition to his character, right? That
Totally.
we're trying to reflect in it. Okay.
Absolutely. So the cut will be the same, but we're using the skin just to give him more of a battle feel and more of an armor.
Guys, hold the work, rehearsals up. Action! And in Anne's case, she has to dress people in one episode for 4 or 5 days. So every outfit has to change. And when we have a stunt guy, we have to be prepared to rip the clothes to get them all bloody. So she has to have 4 or 5 versions so that we can attack somebody, rip their clothes, get blood on it, and then 10 minutes later, make them look like that never happened. So she has to redress them all over again. So it's a big challenge for costumes.